I saw you smile across the street with someone else, your eyes complete. It hit me soft but cut me deep, a wound I thought had gone to sleep. I told myself I'm doing fine, but some ghosts don't leave with time. It wasn't love, it wasn't hate, just a crack I can't translate. I saw you smile. I stood still, the world moved on, but I felt chill, like all the words I never said came rushing back and filled my head. I'm not in love, not holding on, but something in me felt withdrawn. You look so free, it's been a while, still it hurt when I saw you smile. You didn't see me standing there, but maybe that was more than fair. I had my turn, I had my song, but some goodbyes just echo long. I won't chase, I won't regret, but you're the name I don't forget. I hope you find a brighter light, even if I fade from sight. I saw you smile, and though I broke, I breathed it in, I didn't choke. It means you found a way to shine, even if it's no longer mine. I won't disturb, I won't rewind, but I'll remember soft and kind. Not every ache is cruel or vile, some just bloom when I see you smile. I saw you smile and I stood still. The world moved on, but I felt chill. Not in dreams, not in songs, not in places we belong, but in the moments in between, like morning light on window screens. I don't cry, I don't rewind, but sometimes you drift through my mind. Not to haunt or bring me low, but like a whisper I still know you're in the in-betweens, the coffee steam and subway scenes, in quiet steps I never planned, in how I hold a stranger's hand. You're not the center of my days, but in the cracks you softly stay, a kindness that my silence leaves you live in the in-between. I don't say your name aloud, you don't echo in the crowd, but when the sky turns silver gray, I sometimes feel you look my way. It's not love and not regret, just something I can't quite forget, and I don't wanna make it new. I just live better, have I held my dreams behind my teeth, afraid they'd fall or sound too weak. But silence never felt like peace, just corners I could never leave. So I took a breath, not deep but real. Let every shake and scar just feel. No thunder came, no lights turned gold, but something soft began to hold. This is my first shout, not loud, not proud, but coming out of years I spent in quiet close, so afraid to let the mirror know. I'm not a flame, not bulletproof, but I won't wait to be enough. So here I am, no fear, no cloud, just me and my first shout. I saw them dance, I saw them shine, and told myself you'll never climb. But now I walk, even if slow, toward the place I used to go. Don't need applause or 100 views, just want to sing in worn out shoes. If just one echo comes back true, that's all the proof I'll need from you. This is my first shout, it's messy, raw, a little down, but it's the voice I always hid under the shoulds and never did. It may not glow, it may not start, but it's the start of who I'll become. So I'll keep singing through the drought. This is me and my first shout. I never wrote your name in lights or told the world about our nights, but every breath I didn't speak still carved your name inside of me. They all say I should let go, but loving you was all I know. It wasn't loud, it wasn't grand, but it was mine and it still stands. Even if you never said it back, even if you walked a different track, this heart remembers every tone of loving you all I never said out loud. I laughed like I was whole again. Said your name like just a friend. Days moved on like shifting sand, but still I shake when I see your hand. I thought I boxed you packed away like photo sites of one on display, but there you are in sentence song, reminding me it's not that good. You're the afterglow.
Silence fills the empty space, and when the night begins to bend, you come around just like a friend. It's not love, it's not regret, it's just the part I can't forget. Not a scar and not a flame, just the echo of your name. You're the afterglow, soft and slow and hard to show, the kind of pain that doesn't sting, but still rewrites everything. I live, I laugh, I try, I do, but there's still something shaped like you. No matter where I try to go, I carry your afterglow. You're the afterglow. You're the Your coat still hangs behind the door. I don't touch it anymore, but sometimes the wind still sounds like you, and I forget what's false or true. I don't wait for calls at night, but still I dim the hallway light, like you might walk through just one more time, a habit left without a rhyme. You were here, and that's enough. Even if the world got rough, you held my name like it was gold, and taught me things I still hold. No need for echoes, no pretend. You don't need to come again. I'm stronger now because you were near, because you were I walk alone, but not alone. You're written in my skin and bone. I don't cry like I did before, but there's still silence to restore. Not a ghost, not a regret, just a song I can't forget. You don't live in what could be, you live in what you gave to me. You were here and still remain in every soft and sudden rain. I say your name, not to call, but just to feel you in it all. You won't return, I won't replace, but I still walk with gentle grace. With every breath, I keep you near, just because you were here. made you just a friend, but wish the night would never end. You told me stories, looked away, and I held all I couldn't say. I knew the lines I couldn't cross, so I just smiled and took the loss. You never asked what I had hid, but loving you I really did. Never knew how close I stood to breaking through, how every word I didn't speak still echoes loud inside of me. You walked ahead and I stayed still, afraid to want, afraid to feel. You never saw, you never knew, but every breath was full of you. I heard your dreams, your fears, your name, and held my own like quiet flame. I cheered you on from just behind and told myself it wasn't time. Maybe in another life I'd be the name you said at night, but in this one I'll disappear with all the words you'll never hear. You never knew, but still my heart was always true. No grand reveal, no turning page, just quiet love outside the stage. I'm fading now and that's okay. Some loves are meant to feel, not stay. You never asked, you never knew, but still I once loved you. We didn't write the perfect song, we missed some lines, we played too long, but every verse we sang was true, and I'm still grateful it was you. There were nights we lost the tune, and mornings that came far too soon, but even in the final page, your name was still my favorite stage. I'm glad we loved, even if it broke, even if we lost the words we spoke. We didn't get the movie end, but you were more than just a friend. Not forever, not the dream, but real enough to make me see that love can bloom, then gently fade. And still, I'm glad we made plans, but never once the shaking hands. They love the light I forced to show, but never ask what lay below. In every tear I bit my tongue, behind the strong I came undone. But when the world turned cold and dim, I stayed with me on every whim. I held me. The dreams I buried just to try. I wiped my tears, I kept the pace. I faced the dark without a face. So if I stand, if I still breathe, it's 'cause I held me. I wore the mask, I played the part, but no one learned my beating heart. They loved the parts that didn't ache, but never touched what I'd forsake. And that's okay, they didn't know it wasn't theirs to hold or show. But every scar they didn't see was seen and soothed and stitched by me. I held me. In silence, faithfully. No need for claps, no need for proof. I lived beneath the quiet roof. And though I bend and sometimes fall, I walk through fire after all. So when they say you're strong, I agree. Not for them, but 'cause I held me. I don't trace your name in air, don't look for you everywhere. But in quiet walks and coffee steam, you return inside a dream. Time moved on and so did I, but sometimes without knowing why, I feel your laugh in passing light. Soft as dusk, not wrong, not right. You still live in quiet places, where the noise of now erases. And in moments small and still, you're the echo, you're the fill. Not a ghost and not a cry, but a warmth I can't deny. No, I don't need your embraces, but you still live in quiet places. There's no need to understand, no final note, no reaching hand. But I think you'd smile to know your kindness never let me go. I don't wish to turn time back or trace the things our days might lack, but I carry what Every sentence felt too loud, so I kept them in a quiet cloud. But you brought spring in gentle hands, no demands, no bold commands, just warmth that made the stillness shift, a quiet kind of gifted lift. Now I'm almost blooming, not in petals, not in full, but there's color in the silence, and my world feels less dull. I'm not ready for the chorus, but I'm humming just for you. Almost blooming, not quite, but true. Me past my chosen signs. You just stayed through all my gray, and now my heart has things to say. I don't know what words will grow or how much I'll let you know, but I feel a softness in my chest, and that for now is more than best. Now I'm almost blooming, not in petals, not in full, but there's color in the silence, and my world feels less dull. I'm not ready for the chorus, but I'm humming just for you. Almost blooming, not quite, but not a storm, but something new that's waking softly underground. You don't need to rush me, just hold this tender view. I'm almost blooming, and that's enough for two. We don't speak, not anymore, but sometimes I wonder what we were for. Did my laughter leave a trace, or did I fade without a place? You look so far ahead of me, but I stayed behind quietly. And if you pause on cloudy days, do I echo in some way? If I stay The page turn, no heavy cost, but in the way I love the rain and how I sit with gentle pain. You're not a ghost, you're not a plea, just part of what you left to me. And I am more than I have been because of what you left within. You taught me how to be alone and still feel like I'm coming home. Not to you, but to my skin, like peace was hiding deep within. I don't need you back to grow. You were a season of the snow, but still your warmth, it doesn't fade. It's in the calmness I've remade. You're not here, that's alright. I learned to sleep with softer rain. And when I share a quiet smile, it echoes you for just a while. Not holding on, not breaking free, just walking with what you gave me. No longer yours, but still I've been made kinder by what you left within. You didn't stay, and that's okay. Not all the skies can hold the day, but in the silence that you left, I found a little more of breath. I don't keep your photographs or chase your voice in echoed laughs, but still I walk a softer pace since you once smiled into this space. You're not here, and I'm not lost. The page turned, no heavy cost, but in the way I love the rain and how I sit with gentle pain. You're not a ghost, you're not a plea, just part of what you left to me. And I am more than I had been because of what you left within. I made the bed, opened the blinds, a quiet wind I didn't mind. Brushed my hair and tied my shoes, still not sure what I might lose. I didn't cry when no one came, but still I whispered out your name. Not begging fate, not making sound, just knowing what's no longer found. I'm still here, though I was gone. For days I couldn't carry on. The world moved fast, I stayed behind, but now I see a softer kind of living where the quiet stays and healing walks in cloudy days. I'm not complete, I'm not all clear, but softly I'm still here. I'm still here. I smiled at strangers on the street, felt the sun against my feet. Didn't think of you all day, just half the time, that's still okay. They say that time will make things right, but some things just grow wings at night. I let them fly, I let them be. Not everything belongs to me. I'm still here, not shining bright, but holding on through softer nights. And when I speak, my voice is small, but it still echoes when I fall. No finish line, no grand debut, just waking up and walking through a life that's cracked but held so near. I'm breathing still here. I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still here. The nights was long, I lost my name. The stars just watched, they never came. But I kept breathing one by one, till I remembered how to run. It wasn't loud, it wasn't grand, just morning touching tired hands. A whisper first, then golden glow, telling me to let it go. When the sun comes back, I feel the cracks, but also warmth inside the black. The light is soft, it doesn't blind, but helps me leave the dark behind. I'm not fixed, but I'm still here. The sky's not clear, but I'm sincere, and that's enough. When the sun comes back, I used to hate the start of day, another chance to feel this way. But now I sit and watch it rise, like learning truth without the lies. I don't need all the answers now, just sunlight on my furrowed brow. I'll walk again without the map, 'cause morning came and that's my path. When the sun comes back, it doesn't ask, it simply paints my shadows mask. And bit by bit the frost will melt around the things I've always felt. I won't pretend I've won the fight, but I've survived another night, and that's enough. When the sun comes back. You left before I found the words to say goodbye without it hurt. I watched your shadow fade to blue and held my silence close to you. I told myself you'll turn around, but all I heard was distant sound. I kept the moment in my hands, too scared to let it understand. So here's my wave from far away, not loud, not bright, but meant to stay. A whisper when you might not feel, but every part of it is real. We had no end, no closing line, but I can send you this in time. I didn't then, but now I try. So here's my quiet goodbye. You live in songs I skip today, in streets I walk the other way. But when the sunset brushes red, I feel the words I never said. I've carried you through every year, not out of love, just what was near. And now I think I understand, it's okay to let go of your hand. So here's my way, not face to face, just one more step and softer grace. I'll keep what's kind, I'll leave what's gone, I'll turn the light in me back on. Not to erase, not to deny, but to stop asking why. This is the last I'll sing of we. So go and carry peace from me. I live in songs I skip today, in streets I walk the other way. But when the sunset brushes red, I feel the words I never said. We had no end, no closing line, but I can send you this in time. I didn't then, but now I try. So here's my quiet goodbye. We didn't need to write the end, no final scene, no words to send. We just drifted calm and slow, like rivers learning where to go. You don't say my name aloud, not in silence, not in crowds. But if one day your shoulders ease, I hope it's part of me. You see, I just